Got my water. Um, Wait, is my camera not working? Just try moving it like. Okay, this is probably the best. Hi, Twitch. How's it going? Um, so it is. It's Saturday. So I messed up yesterday. I was scheduled to stream yesterday, but like I overslept, you know? Yeah. So like I mean today I normally only have my NSW stand, but like stand. Oh my god, I'm glad I caught that so fast. I didn't want to sneeze into the mic. So what was I saying? Mm, Yesterday I was supposed to have a stream, but like I overslept, so missed the stream. But today I have my NSFW stream, but like since I missed yesterday's stream, I want to like stream like a little bit, just before I like go like Fansly and like do the NSFW stream. Speaking of NSFW stream or NSFW, eh. Chat, you mind if I vent to you right quick? You okay with that? It's my stream, so I can like vent anyway. So like, it's happened like 1 or 2 weeks ago, and it still kind of like bugs me for whatever reason. But like, I really hate like Reddit, cause like I've been like trying to like do a little bit of like promo slash post my art slash you know other stuff in like different other places and like like the normal places, like get myself like out there a little bit. Every once in a while, like every 1 to 2 weeks or whatever, I'll post something on the hentai subreddit or the futanari subreddit. And all I have to say, chat, is like Reddit hates me like so much because they've got like, even though like it's kind of like just like a porn subreddit, they have like so many like dumb rules or whatever. Like, I mean, like I assume like the basic stuff, like don't post anything that's like looks underage or whatever. Like that makes sense. That's perfect sense. But like, I've got like so many other like dumb reasons. Like, right, chat. Like the first time I posted on like the hentai subreddit or whatever, there was like the post or whatever. It got pulled by mods because like, so you can't like use like words like me or you or whatever in like your post titles for that site. So it's like I post something about like something. I'm gonna like peg you or something, and I'm like the mods didn't like that at all. So it's like sure. No, okay, I'll remember that. Like, don't do that again. Like, don't make the post seem like it's like an RP or something. Gotcha. Think it's a dumb rule, but whatever. I'll respect it. But I tried like again on like the Futanari subreddit, which is a, I think it's like a subreddit, whatever you want to call it. Like the R hentai is like the regular one, and I want to say R Futanari is like part of R hentai or something. I don't know how it works. I barely use Reddit. I barely know how it works. Oh, this is probably why I overslept yesterday because it's like getting hot again. Like people warned me it'd get hot again next week, and I guess they're right. So that sucks. But anyway, so I thought like, okay, I'll try again. But like, since this picture is kind of specific, I'll just post it in our Futanari. Sure. I So like, it being like a hint, since I read like the hentai rules before, whatever, I thought like, let me skim the rules like again, just in case. It's like make sure I'm not like breaking any rules because I don't want to get my post pulled again. I posted like a picture. It was like a picture of it's a picture someone drew of me where I was bottomless. Let's say like that. Bottomless. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then I said like I had put like a caption was like it's not gonna suck itself. And I thought like okay, okay, so like I'm pretty sure I'm following the rules. I like posted it. I didn't use like me or you or whatever. It kind of has like an RP vibe. So I mean, if they get it for that, sure, or whatever. Chat. 2 hours later, 2 hours later, right? I find out like, oh, my post has been pulled. You want to know why I got pulled, chat? Because I used the F word in the post title. Because I titled it, "It's not gonna sick itself, fucker," and I'm like, sure, sure, why not? This is literally an 18 plus only like subreddit where like you can like post people getting like fucked in every single hole, front ways, sideways, any way you can imagine. But like, no, 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 no. My good Christian ears can't hear someone say the F word. That's like too much. I can't do it. I can't do it. Just pull it back, pull it back, shut everything down. We can't have people saying such filth in our pornographic subreddit. So yeah. So now I have like I don't know. I'm probably gonna like post on like Reddit like another day, but like it's wild. Like Reddit has like they've got huge sticks up their asses, and I'm like, come on, it's it's just porn, calm down, But yeah, yeah, yeah. Hope everyone's like doing like super well and stuff. Mm-hmm. Whoops. Okay. Mm. Loading, loading, loading. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, I remember us. I actually remember where we left off last time. We were going to go back to the jail because we've got to talk to Brushel. And if you don't know Brushel, he's like an entire experience and a half or whatever. So like, it's gonna be rough talking to him. So got that to look forward because he's like one of the most annoying characters in this game series. So that's kind of why I had to cut it off because I mean like I need like a lot of strength and energy to like just deal with him and his nonsense. Okay, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, anything agency, and go to, I think the detention center. October 7th, detention center, visitors room. I think you hear what you're saying. We're all doing this for the money. End quote. No, 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 not at all. Looks like someone's already meeting here. Could it be that reporter? Like if you like edited this guy's hairstyle and maybe his nose, maybe he feels like like one of those things they do on like Twitter where they like humanize random characters from random cartoons, and like this is like what Squidward looks like if he was an actual guy or an actual dude or whatever, you know? Hey there, how much you be doing? How much you be? Ah, sorry. We didn't know someone was already here. I'm Paul Justice, attorney at law. Talk about a nervous monkey. Ouch. And there's his theme song. You? You're Justice? You? Seriously, chat, like, look at his face. He's got, like, the creepiest skin ever. I mean, not skin, creepiest grin ever, you know? You're Justice? You know me? Do I know you? Of course I know you. Stares down witness on the stand till they spill beans, end quote. That's not true. What's he writing? Are you a reporter by chance? Who? You're Drusy. Eh, am I famous? Oh yeah. Drusy Wright hates carrying a bag. It's everything she owns in her panties, end quote. Eeh, that's so not true. Just hold on to your breeches there. I'll wrap up this interview in a jiffy. Interview? So, guard, I don't think I know what's going on here. Guarding rooms is my life. What else could I possibly need? End quote. No, how many times do I have to tell you this? Look, I've got work to do, and you deal with him. Did you come here to interview the guard? Oh, wee, what a pickle. Accused won't talk. Had to interview someone or go plumb crazy, end quote. Huh? There's Vera. Should have guessed. Where's my manners? Name's Brushel, Spark Brushel. I'm not picky. Journalist just closes his eyes, writes, end quote. What's that nauseatingly strong mint smell every time he grins? Yeah, his entire thing is, I think it's like dental hygiene themed or like brushing his teeth themed, because like he's got, see, if you look at his pocket, he's got like a toothbrush, he's got toothpaste, and his like top of his hair kind of looks like the bristles on a toothbrush. I don't get what any of that has to do with journalism, but like that's his theme for whatever reason, you know? Until you've been interviewed by me, you don't know what thrilling is. Wild romp through the crossroads of mayhem, madness, end quote. I can see that. He's writing something again. Well, if he's a reporter, maybe he knows something. So, I want to do a story on Drew mission. And he never had a story done about him before. That's right. Let me state one thing for the record here. What? Pretty sure you're going to want to know about my source. It tipped me off to Drew. Why do the interview in the first place? Well, yes. Yes. It's like, oh, I've got it. Let's say this burger joint with fabulous ketchup. Think the burgers guy's gonna tell me where he got it? At the supermarket, maybe. Probably from a distributor. Why am I overthinking this? Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. I think I might have actually understood that one. Now the crime. So, the now the murder. You at Drew Studio? Who? Me? Let me state one thing for the record. Yes, I may look calm and collected, but I'm busy, real busy, always on the road. Journalist always buys one-way tickets, never looks back. End quote. I can understand that philosophy, but want to know the one thing about one-way tickets? Once you use them, they're gone. Well, that's definitely how they work. Like, what's this guy so like annoying? Yeah, that's definitely how they work. It's kind of like stating the obvious, you know? All because you have to give them to the guy at the airport. True enough. But don't they give normal tickets away too? You know, I've never actually bought like a one-way ticket, but I want to say like, I like just as like a joke, I want to say I did look up like the price of how much like one-way tickets actually are. Like, does it vary from place to place? But like, it felt weird. But like, are one-way tickets normally cheaper than like round-trip tickets or whatever? Because it felt like they were like not by cheaper by much, but they always like felt like they were like much cheaper or something for whatever reason, you know? Don't know why they're like that, but yeah, exactly. See, it's the same thing. What is? Sigh. Spark brush with night of the crime. So, Mr. Brushel, you're a journalist. Me, look. Let me state one thing for the record here. Yes. I'm the interviewer, you understand, yeah? I'm the one asking the questions here, end quote. Okay. For instance, you think a movie director watches movies? Probably. Cause I mean, like a lot of like directors like have other like really big directors or like famous in the past directors that they like that like inspired them. So I mean, this guy's not making any sense. Lots of directors watch movies, you know. Well, I think he probably does. Exactly. I knew you understand. Well, there's nothing I can really talk about, really. Walls have ears, eyes, especially with glasses with... especially glass eyes with spears, end quote. Right, we'll leave then. But since you're here, might as well tell you a tidbit of news I saw, just for the heck of it. Sure, tell us, just for the heck of it. I just remember like it was yesterday. Seen a movie on a trip. Wandered into this burger place with amazing ketchup. Then an article tabloid caught my eye. Famous oil painting stolen from art dealer's gallery, end quote, I believe it was. An oil painting? Happens every day, right? But I thought I'd seen that painting somewhere before. Oh, he's talking about like, what's like the old guy's name? What's the old man's name? Drew. Yeah, Drew's Forges. Okay, okay. I'd seen that painting somewhere before. The painting of a giant peach floating down a river. Someone stole an oil painting of a giant peach. Journalists can smell scoop better than burgers, end quote. Can I show him? Oh, here it is, here it is. Oh, I'll have all three of them. Oh, look at this painting. You can see the rough sketch. Oh, it looked like it was only half completed. That's funny. Do the rough sketch and the finished painting usually look totally different to you too? They do actually. What's that all about? We go on the record here. I know what you're going to say. Crucial. Take this. Write brilliant column. End quote. I don't think so. Look, buddy. I write brilliant columns about one thing. And that's food. Try to understand. Wait, why was he... If he only writes about food, why was he interviewing a painter? What could he possibly be writing? I still haven't said a... He didn't listen to a word I said. Okay, so let's show him the peach. Peach. Oh! He doesn't react to that either. Oh wait, I have to show them the real one? Guess not. Wow. Envelope. So he brought up like the hidden painting that I had stolen, but he doesn't say anything. Will actually show him the painting that was stolen. Maybe go back to the studio. True studio. Well, how'd it go? Find anything out? Actually, there is one thing I want to check with you. A scary face you're making. And what's with that? I know something I'm not selling. Face that you've got going, Emma. What you gotta say? She doesn't have anything to say. Maybe I have to show her stolen painting. This painting came from behind that dresser. Yes, so? It was stolen, no? I was hoping you wouldn't figure that out. Oh, hi, Draft. How's it going? Thanks for stopping by. How's it going? Yeah, I started streaming. Yesterday I was like so tired, and I think either the heat got to me or just like regular exhaustion, and like I missed yesterday's stream, so I thought like I'd stream a little bit on Twitch today before I like do my NSFW stream like later today, you know? But how's it going, Draft? Thanks for stopping by. Feel the same way yesterday. Yeah. It's supposed to get like super hot this week for me again. So like it's gonna be rough, but it was like nice while it lasted, you know, like I was enjoying like the cool weather, you know. But like summer's over soon, so it'll get better probably. Do you think you could tell me a bit more about this? I suppose it's what you think. Drew Misham was a forger. A forger? Tell me about the forgers, Emma. So what exactly is a forger? You know, I would say that's like a dumb question to ask, but Trucy is what, like 14, so I'll suspend my disbelief. Sure, she doesn't know what a forger is, you know? I'm working on my project. Oh, nice. Good luck with that. Is it something gonna be on stream, or is it something you're doing like IRL/personal? So what exactly is a forger? Basically, it's someone who makes forgeries. Fakes, in other words. Fakes. IRL says personal. Nice. Copies of an original. That copies to be precise. Can't tell them apart. Why not photocopy? Lucy, you sweet, sweet summer child. Big problem with forgeries is that people try to sell them as the real article. It's a crime, of course. So Drew Mission was a criminal? I'm afraid so. He received money to create elaborate forgeries to supplement his work in illustration, I guess. See? Actually. That's why I bought this here in the first place. What do you mean? We try and determine a painting is a forgery. The rough sketch underneath can be a valuable clue. So the rough sketch is like practice for the real painting. It's like doing a magic trick in front of a mirror before you go on stage. But not in the case of a forgery, not necessarily. Anyway, you know what the finished product was going to look like after all. Oh yeah, I guess you would. Which is why I brought this. I'm going to use it to see what's under the paint of the finished pieces. I get it now. Not that I really need to go to such lengths. Thing is how one of the paintings was only half finished anyway. Still, it would be neat to see Mr. Misham's rough sketches. Kind of like how he was drawing, how he thought kind of like what he was drawing when he thought no one was looking. True, true. That would be interesting. Maybe valuable for a case. Should try buttering her up, Apollo. Glad air will get you everywhere, they say. Maybe we should ask Emma to help us out. Maybe if we show... Maybe if we show her the other paintings, or the paintings in general, she'll tell us. Kind of want to see the rough sketch under this painting. I was wondering if your tool might do the trick. Oh, fine, 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 fine. Just this time, though. Let's check it out. Oh, oops. Down, 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 down. Pac-Man. Still can't tell what's supposed to be. It's like Who's That Pokemon, but with paintings, right? What's that stolen painting? Hi, Abyss. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, I think I know what this one's gonna be. It looks like a radio tower. Looks like a radio. Looks like it's gonna be a radio tower. Oh no, that's Gavin. That's Gavin on top of that platform from like last chapter. Give me a second. I need to get a tub of ice cream. Ooh, nice. What kind of ice cream? I love ice cream. I really should get some ice cream. That'd be like amazing. Cause like there's this new this local company. They have this new what do you call it? chocolate cream cheesecake ice cream that's like super good. Like I got it like a month ago, but I haven't had it again since, and I don't know when they're gonna stop selling. But it tastes like really, really good. Cause like any kind of ice cream, like cheesecake, is kind of like my favorite, you know. Okay, let's print this one out. Yeah, that's Gavin on fire on top of the platform, asking the Robin's ice cream. Oh, okay, nice. What the heck? Oh, he really blows. The finished painting isn't anything like the rough. Prices like mine didn't exist until recently. But I mean, like, that's like the company that made the ice cream. I mean, the actual like flavor. Is it strawberry? Is it like apple pie or whatever, you know? Apple pie ice cream is like really, really good because like it's perfect. It's got like the fruit, it's got like the crust, it's got the cinnamon and like the sugar and everything. Because I mean, like, people do eat like apple pie a la mode or whatever. That's when you take apple pie and put like some ice cream, usually like vanilla on top. So it's like apple pie ice cream kind of sounds like the next logical step, you know. Devices like mine didn't exist until recently. Probably thought he could draw any sort of thing that he wanted to for the rough. What do you mean? Well, in the past, you could only analyze the composition of a rough sketch. Composition? In other words, the traces of charcoal between the paint and the canvas. So you could tell if it had been a rough sketch, but not what it looked like. So that's why like he had to like actually make a rough sketch instead of just painting directly. Because I mean, like, maybe I can know and machines like Emma's exist, then kind of just wasting time or whatever. Or if you don't know that those kinds of machines exist, it's kind of just a waste to like make a rough sketch, you know. I think I follow you. So in essence, it wouldn't matter what was underneath the finished painting. In essence, it wouldn't matter what was underneath the finished painting. Some pros would actually paint out a rough stretch entirely, then do a completely new painting on top. That's what Drew did, and that's how I've messed up. Reminds me, the sunglasses girl was yes and no. Like, if you played like the first Apollo Justice game, I mean, not Apollo Justice game, Ace Attorney game, like the very first one that like released on the, well, I mean, technically in Japan, like it originally released on the Game Boy Advance, but like in Europe and America and wherever else, we got like the remake that like re-released on the DS or whatever, and like that version, okay, that version had a special case that wasn't in the Game Boy Advance version that like really used a bunch of the features from the DS, you know, like the touchscreen, the camera, and like the mic and a bunch of other stuff. Like, I forgot what it was called, but like it was like the very, I want to say like there were 3 or 4 cases in the original Game Boy Advance one, but like the DS one, it had like a special 4th or 5th case. Hi Anthony, thanks for stopping by. So like that's why so she is the assistant, but only from that special case that was exclusive to the DS version, you know. So I mean, she is the assistant, but not really. But I think you're thinking about what's her name, Mia Fey, or is it Maya Fey? Because I know like one was like the older sister who was like the lawyer who like died, and the other one was like the younger sister who was the psychic medium. It's been a minute since I've actually played like the original game, but like I'm pretty sure you like remember what I'm talking about, right? So Mr. Mission was drawing whatever he wanted before painting over him. Possibly. Is there a problem with that? Not particularly, but something is about the sketch itself is kind of odd. You're awfully silent all of a sudden, Apollo. Think we can check out one of the other paintings? He says, excitedly. Well, sure. You do like this detection stuff, don't you? I like this one with the fish. It looks super cute. I've never had puffer fish, but I heard, wait. Puffer fish and fugu, is that the same thing or is that like different, you know? Yes, yes, yes. Oh my god, I was talking about her for like 5 straight minutes. No, she was in Ace Attorney, but for like only one specific case that was like in the very first game. So yeah, she was in the she was in one case in one specific game, but then like when they made like the Apollo Justice games or whatever, that's how they added her like back in, you know? So yeah, she's like from the old games, but like she was barely in them, you know? Cause you know how like the DS, the original DS, had all those like features where it was like had the microphone, like some games you could like blow into it or you could say stuff and the game would do stuff. Like they had like a special case in the first Phoenix Wright for the DS. They added her in it just so they could like show off those features, you know? It was like super nice actually. This looks like a house. Wait, no, that's Eldoon's noodle stand, isn't it? Okay, let's print this one out. He looks like this guy Eldoon pulling his noodle cart, but it looks like he's like pulling it on top of an ocean or something. Because if you look at that part of the left, doesn't that kind of look like a wave? Also, his like body and his head are super messed up looking. He looks like what are the Legend of Zelda zombies called? Like the ones they have them in Smash Brothers. Like the ones they're dried out and they're like brown and red or whatever, and they only have like 3 holes on the head or whatever, like 2 for eyes and like 1 for the mouth. This one too. What's wrong, Apollo? You look so serious all of a sudden. You think I could at least look at the last of these? Fine by me. Knock yourself out. Oh, I bet the next one's gonna be Latouche, maybe? Maybe it's something else. I'm not seeing anything yet. This might be a prediction of the future because this doesn't look any different than anything I've seen before. Oh, I see what it is now. It's like the very first case because it's you can see like it's like POV. We're holding cards and we're like going against someone else using cards. Are we playing Yu-Gi-Oh now? Let's print this one out. What? What the heck is all of this? I hesitate to ask why you're getting so excited. You sure your device isn't leaking some kind of strange radiation? Trucy, look at those 3 sketches. Do you notice anything? Cards. Guy Eldoon. Stretch. Stretch. There. Now you're both as white as sheets. What's going on? Those sketches are 3 cases that I worked on. Ooh, spooky. I wonder what that means. What? The murder in the poker room at the Borscht Bowl Club. The dead man pulling the noodle stand. Hey, News. I don't know what you mean, Anus. You're just high again. And then the events that transpired during the Governor's concert. What could it mean? How could he have drawn those things, and why? That's what I want to know. Wait, is Drew Misham your father? Give me a break. How does that even even remotely possible to you? I never heard of Drew Misham before. I'd even seen a picture of him. But there were my cases, drawn on his canvas. Every single one of them. It couldn't have been a coincidence. Just who was this Drew Misham, and what did he have to do with me? To be continued. So chat, like, where's this going exactly? Because I mean, like, he was a forger. He got like tricked into killing himself because like his there was the poison all over like that mug rim or whatever, and he knows all about us and our cases. We don't know him. I wonder what's gonna happen. Ooh. On the next chapter E. October 8th, 9:48, District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 6. Good morning. So, you're Vera, right? I'm Trucy, Trucy Wright. That's Trucy with a W, but it's not right, okay? I mean, it's not right, right? We're on your side. You can tell us anything, please. Good morning. She speaks. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Think you can do better with a little smile, you know? You're so pretty. You need to sell yourself, you know? Trucy, let's take it easy for starters. Thank you for taking my case. Oh, that's cute. She's got, wait, is that a lion or is that a bear on her shirt? I think that's a lion. I like her design. It looks really cute, you know? Handkerchief like around the head looks nice. Like works well with her hairstyle, you know? Thank you for taking my case. Okay, well, that's a start, I guess. There she goes with the nail polish again. That's great, really. So cultured. Want to try? Really? Girls. The victim, Drew Misham, was a forger. A stolen painting was found in his studio. A life of crime, really. And maybe one that had led to his death. October 8th, 10 a.m., District Courtroom, number 3. We will now begin the trial of Vera Misham. Judge, okay? His voice is all raspy, and he's looking all around, all nervous like. The repercussions of today's trial will most likely be felt for a long time, and may indeed alter our legal system forever. Today is a test of the juris system and a first step towards a new order in our courts. Daddy's secret mission. The jurors will function like a jury. It is hoped that their inclusion will help the courts to better reflect the people's will. Then why aren't the jurists in the courtroom? Asking the big brain questions. I see, Apollo. Three closed circuit cameras watching this courtroom at all times. The jurors have access to everything that transpires. Excuse me. Jurist, judge, well. Wait. Okay. Jurist, judge well, and judge cool. Now, see here, Professor Gavin. I was going to say that. My apologies here, Judge. Jurist, judge today's trials coolly, if you would be so kind. I like the judge. He's kind of goofy, but he tries his hardest, you know? The jurists are unbound by the letter of the law. Oh, wait. So if they're unbound by the law, the jurists just shoot the defendant if they felt like it, though? I know that's not what they mean, but that's what they make it sound like it means, you know? They don't affect the trial with evidence, but by their feelings. Now about to find out what effect they're gonna have. Very well, Prosecutor Gavin. The details of your case, if you would. The victim is the painter, Drew Misham. He was killed in his own studio. His coffee was poisoned by whom, you ask? By none other than the defendant, Vera Misham. There wasn't any poison in the coffee. Octong, someone's been doing their homework. Indeed, poison was not present in the coffee, but on the mug itself. The mug. Residue was found on the rim, I see. The autopsy report describes the manner of our victim's death. The courtroom accepts this as evidence. Misham's autopsy report added to the courtroom record. According to this report, the victim's death was caused by atropine poison, chemical compound that does not occur naturally. Lethal dosage is a mere 0.002 milligrams. Oof. I drink some water and I start choking on it. Help, I'm choking. I'm dying. A touch of atropine in the body is a touch of a reaper's scythe. Very well, Prosecutor Gavin. You may present your witness. I have I have for you today a simple man for a simple case. A man who witnessed the murder in its entirety. Oh my God, they're gonna call up Brushel, aren't they? That journalist, no doubt. Witnesses will state his name and occupation. Ah, right. Well, for starters, my name is Spark Brushel. My job is a lone observer of the world. In other words, a freelance journalist, right? If you don't mind, I'd like to state something here for the record. Yes, Mr. Brushel? I dislike conclusions, especially the aspect of jumping to conclusions. Preconceptions make a park sandbox of endless desert waste, end quote. But you're a journalist. But you said so yourself. You said so yourself yesterday. Well, that's true, yes. But you must understand, I stand before you, a man with a dream. I'm offering you my testimony in exchange for exclusive rights to the story. Scoop turns Mr. Brushel into that Mr. Brushel, end quote. Let's hear your testimony then, shall we? A simple case, eh, Gavin? For me, the jury is still out. Dinosaur. Alright. Let's get this guy, stab him, pull it, and put a bunch of holes in his testimony, you know? Prove him like the only thing clean about him is his teeth, you know? They visited the studio around 9 at night to do the interview. First outsider to enter the atelier, journalistic history made, end quote. His daughter brought us coffee right after we started. And you know what happened next? Star falls, end quote. No one else entered the room besides her the whole time. That does sound like a simple case. Unless you were the one who poisoned him. Judge throwing it back at him. Then you prove that you didn't kill him, huh, Brushel? What are you saying, Judge? Need I remind you, the cameras are rolling today. I felt I need to be a bit dramatic. You didn't do it, did you? That doesn't count in court. Me do a thing like that? Come on, that's like newsmaker making the news, end quote. Or even contemporary witch hunt, end quote. Oh my God, what year was this? They're talking about like witch hunts. I know, wild accusations rock cockroom. Wild accusations rock wild accusations rock courtroom, end quote. Ha 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 ha. Rock indeed. Rock indeed. Prosecutor Gavin sure likes he's having fun. I'm so happy for him. Very well, Justice. Your cross-examination, please. The journalist story. Visit the studio around 9 that night to do the interview. Press outsider to enter the atelier. Journalistic history made, end quote. Brought us car after we started. Know what happened after that star falls, end quote. No one else entered the room besides her the entire time. Hydrate? Okay, I'll hydrate. It's good water. Thank you for the hydrate. So, what do I even do here? Don't know exactly where like the actual issue with his testimony is because it all feels about right. Visit the studio around 9. What's the autopsy? Wait, I don't. Okay, I thought I almost didn't have the autopsy report. So it's not too bad off of the autopsy report. Wait, or maybe it isn't. So I mean, he went to the studio around 9 or whatever, and like I don't. He doesn't say exactly how long the interview was, so that could be an issue. Wait. Let's ask him a little bit more. 9 at night? Isn't that a bit late for an interview? The great printer Drew Misham says come at 9. Believe you me, I go at 9. The first, and as it turned out, last interview with such a prolific painter. Right. You tell what it was like when you arrived? That does feel like that's kind of an issue, because like if he like died between 9 and 3, then that would have meant like he would have been dead before they started the interview. First outsider outside the atelier. Journalistic history made, end quote. Brought us coffee after we started. Star Falls. What's this about a star falling? Star Falls, like an old telegram. Send money over. Zowie. You don't know? That's like a journalism code word. Important personage passes away. A star falls. Get it? But there's no gravity in space, is there? I wouldn't think that stars could fall, really. Does this matter? Oh boy. This is the good stuff. Good stuff. Huh? I said a star falls, not a stall foe. Oh my god, Abyss, clean out your ears. I know you're old, but what's up with that, you know? So, how about a star breaks? Nah, lacks punch. I know, a star dies, lacks imagination. You know, it would be funny if they had like a stall foe in this game, you know? Of course, you could go with Drew dies, straight to the point. I like it. Skyfall. That's a James Bond movie, right? I think we need to hear something a little bit more substantial. Chat, which one do you think I should pick? Should I ask more about the moment of death, Richard's coffee, or the Stars coffee? Brucial? Sure. So, you drank the coffee that Vera served you too? Of course. When someone serves you coffee, you drink it. That's what my old boss used to say. Never get what he meant by it though. But you're still alive, which is to say, you didn't die. Of course that's what that means. Of course not. No point in falling before you're a star, end quote. It's not exactly what I'm getting at. What are you getting at then? You know that the poison was on the rim, not in the coffee. Ah, yes. There were 2 cups on the tray that she brought. One of the cups had Drew's signature painted on the side. No chance the guest would take that one by mistake, I guess. Well, Mr. Justice, was that testimony important? Maybe? Talking about the coffee the witness drank. See, that's very important. Very well. Please add that to your testimony, Mr. Brushel. You sure you drank the coffee? Yes, yes, quite. I gulped it down, felt that sweet scorch my throat. But you see, the victim took one sip and fell over. How they know it on the rim is, give me 1 second. So like the forensic scientist or whatever, she tested the coffee and she tested like the rim of the mug. Like there were no traces of the poison inside the coffee itself. All of the traces of poison were on the rim itself. Like she used like a chemical or whatever that made the poison visible, or like traces of the poison visible. So like that's why like the coffee has this blue part, you know. I don't, maybe, but I mean like we know that it was like here where it's like blue at least. But you say the victim took one sip and fell over. And you still kept drinking? Of course. Drinking your coffee when it's hot, never when it's not. That's what my old boss used to say. Never knew what he meant by it. Should I get him to talk about something else? What should I do? What should I do? What should I do? Chance of someone taking a sip specific. True. But I mean, like, maybe. I want to say, you know, like how they have like, what do you call it? What do you call it? Some stuff has to like happen solely for the plot, even though it's like there's like a low chance of it happening. So I mean, normally in real life, yeah, but like that may or may not be like what happened in the game, you know? Also continue drinking. Yeah. Brucial has like a bunch of like really like dumb issues. Like he's like a weird oddball guy, you know? So let's about the coffee. Did Mr. Misham handle the coffee too? Do you actually see him drink the coffee? Of course. He who sees it wins, but he who says it wins bigger, end quote. He is searching. You know, this guy's like entire like theme is like toothpaste and toothbrush themed or whatever. I mean, like, look at his like head and stuff. Right. Look at him. He's got like toothpaste in his pocket and a toothbrush in his hand. You think he's like one of those like weeaboos that's like really into the toothbrushing scene from I want to say it's like Bakemonogatari, like the scene from like that anime where like the main character is like brushing his little sister's teeth, but it's like all lewd, and it's like, come on, it's your sister and you're just brushing her teeth. Why are you doing this, you know? You know what I'm talking about, right? I know someone's gonna know. I live in a man eats dog, writes about it world. Yet? Guess I can't say I saw him drink it, really. He had one so-called sip, if that. Man puts his lips to mug, drinks it, end quote. Poison is quite virulent, I hear. My stomach did a so-called somersault. Since I gulped down that coffee without so much as a second glance at it. Wait, maybe maybe there's some kind of so-called trick. Anyone want to venture a guess for the record? Does this guy have a pause button? Well, Mr. Justice, do you find that testimony valuable? This case is really complicated because I don't know exactly like how this game like works most of the time. Is like it's like pulling apart like a sweater or whatever. You gotta find like the right string and then everything kind of falls apart. And I kind of haven't like found the string yet, you know? Did you find the testimony valuable? Sure. Victim drank his coffee, then immediately fell over. Oh, yes. You can go to the press without that one. Your Honor, this is a vital piece of imagination, or vital piece of information. Please add it to the testimony. Very well. The witness will add this to his testimony. Vital, right? I had one sip of that. Next moment, he was on the floor. No one else entered the room besides her the whole time. Sure, that makes it sound exciting. I guess that's his job. There's only one moment we need to focus on, really. The moment when Drew died? Exactly. Has to be something there. One step of that was on the floor. No one else entered the room. Oh! Chat. Okay. I think I remember what it is now. So, chat. Here's what I'm thinking now. Chat. Is like, he said he had one sip, if that. And the next moment, he was at the floor. He was on the floor. Doesn't that sound a little bit suspicious? Doesn't that sound a bit wrong? Because like, remember, like last stream, right? Emma told us the thing about the poison is like it takes like 15 minutes to work. Like, that'd be impossible for that to happen, because even if he did drink it, he would just pass out like 15 minutes later. So it's like Toothbrush Man is lying, or he's like misinformed, or he like remembers it way wrong. What piece of evidence do I show for that though? Also, let me save. Guess the stream on this phone. This guy looks like he's on too many of the white show. Oh my god. Because he's got that huge nose and it's like red and everything, you know? Because I mean, I bet that is like an actual thing. It's just, you know, like he doesn't do coffee anymore because like coffee's too weak. He really just needs some of that like good old white stuff to like help him keep him awake, so he can like get his scoops and like be like the best reporter at the newspaper or whatever, you know? Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Either took a sip or didn't and then fell over. Oh yes, indubitably. Just like that, wham bam. So Mr. Misham drank the coffee and fell over immediately. I think Busher was telling the truth too. Should I get him to talk about something else? No need. There's no need to change his testimony. The problem with the testimony is already obvious. So, which piece of evidence actually like mentions like how deadly the poison is? I'm gonna assume it's the autopsy report, but like Emma told me directly that the poison takes 15 minutes to work, and I don't think any of the pieces of evidence actually physically say that. That's okay. The witness's statement is clearly faulty, Your Honor. I'm sorry, but I can see nothing faulty. Unfortunately, I will have to. But like, we know exactly what's wrong. It's like he's like off about the time. Like, the poison takes 15 minutes. No one else entered the room. One sip, if that. Next moment, it was on the floor. Okay, maybe if I show him the coffee cup. Oops. No need. Okay, coffee cup. Show him this. Nope. One sip of that was on the floor. Maybe press this helps. Can you say that for sure? For sure, for sure, I'm sure. Your studio isn't that big of a place, kiddo. I'd know it if someone else had come in. What if they had been hiding there from before? Even if someone had been hiding in the studio, he hardly could have poisoned the mug without anyone noticing. You think I, Spark Brucial, missed something as obvious as that? No way. Sure makes it sound exciting. I guess that's his job. There's only one moment we need to focus on, really. Is this studio around 9? Okay, maybe show him the autopsy here. Nope. So brute forcing it isn't gonna make this work. First outsider enter. Bought us coffee right after we started. Would you mind being a little bit more specific? Ooh-wee, let me tell you, I enjoy a cuppa. In fact, it all began when I was in 3rd. Wait, no, it's not what I meant. Believe I know what Hair Forehead is driving at. This coffee the victim served was... Did anyone other than the defendant touch it? Right. What I was going to say, really. Well, now, if you got a question to ask, you better straight up ask it. That's what I tell the new recruits several times, if necessary. Right for a grade schooler. That's my motto. Which isn't to say I only write great... Who touched the coffee? I don't know. I was in the back. Look at the studio's equipment when he served it. And what happened next? Mm, might make Payback. Uh, Something like that, you know? Something like that. Nah, no need. I mean, I have like a guide in like open tab, but like I'm not trying to use it too much, you know. And like I just checked what the guide says, and like I was on the right place, but like I was showing him the evidence at the wrong spot. I was supposed to one sip on the floor. I was supposed to show him the mug, which I thought I did before, but like whatever, right? Whatever, right? No rules anymore, you know. You know what I have a problem with? A particular property of the poison used at your cleaning. Oh, Prosecutor Gavin was clear about that poison, about the poison. A lethal dosage of 0.002 paralyzes the central nervous system. If you drank that, even you, Mr. Justice, would be reduced to a quivering pile. Why are you using me as an example? Unfortunately, you weren't told everything. It was a vital omission in Prosecutor Gavin's information. Hi, Leave. Thanks for stopping by. How are you? It's been a minute. What you been up to? It was vital omission in Prosecutor Gavin's information. An omission? Your quinine is as virulent as he says. But death doesn't come upon ingestion, not immediately. That's because atroquinine is slow acting. According to one forensic scientist. Making music, my manager's been on me. Oof, oof, oof. Good luck, good luck. It's one of the most virulent poisons, but is absorbed into the body astonishingly slowly. It takes at least 15 minutes at the time of ingestion for adverse effects to show. Like they have you like rushing a lot, or like they just have you like making lots of different songs or something in a short time period. Make a new song and he likes it. Okay. But you suppose that moment Mr. Misham sipped the coffee was when he sealed his fate? Then he wouldn't have had time left to enjoy his last cup of Joe. Oh my god, look how he even stands. He even stands weird. Order, order, order. What is the meaning of this? 3 a week men need to be made. How long does it take you to make one song? If what the defense says is correct. Why, that contradicts the entire testimony we've heard. Well, Mr. Brusho, anything to say on the record? Slow acting, SLOWACT. It was virulent, alright. Even then, it had already begun digging its claws into the journalist. He's working on a scoop. Objection! Hours, sometimes days. Ah, I got you. It's Brucial, yeah? Here, Brucial. Take a trip back down from memory lane. Did the victim really die the instant he took a sip? Think it over. This is vital. I kind of feel like I don't think you can do that legally. Like he's kind of just leading the witness or whatever. He's like saying like, tell. Oh my god, I need some water. Tell them you misspoke. Tell them you said the wrong thing. Clearly you're not wrong or anything. You just like said the wrong thing this one time. Don't worry about it, you know? Music boy, bandwidth, are you against you? He is the prosecutor, so it's like I'm supposed to I have my client, I'm supposed to prove them innocent, and the music boy, he's the prosecutor, so he's supposed to prove that my client did it. So we're like rivals or whatever, you know? You know what I think? I think that was not so subliminal suggestion, end quote. I admit, it does cause a problem if he died the way you say he did. I would be forced to say auf Wiedersehen to my simple case. And you would be forced to say farewell to your article. Come again? I can't write a story based on conjecture, can I? As the case drags on, other reporters will pick up the scent, and you'll be forced to kiss your exclusives. Oh my god, Clavier, why are you saying that? You're gonna get bad testimony out of this guy if he thinks like, oh yeah, just say anything so I can get my scoop, you know? Be forced to kiss your exclusive scoop. Goodbye. Scoop? Can you see it, chat? Can you see why I don't like this guy at all? Like, those big horse teeth, huge tongue for like no good reason. He's like the freakiest witness we've had in this game. Like, he's just constantly creepy. He never tones it down, like, at all. I mean, look at him. Look at him. Look him straight in the eye, chat. Look, wait just a second. Just 1 second. We're waiting. We're waiting. Out with it. I think I just recalled a so-called important detail. A revival of recollection, end quote. A story survival, end quote. Attorney's utterly confused, end quote. Actually, I did notice something when I visited the studio. Heard that this poison takes its sweet time, see? But not what I've been saying for the last few minutes, apparently. Mr. Bruchel, are you saying that you noticed something that explains what happened? You bet I am. Antidote for a poisonous contradiction, end quote, you might say. I still have no idea what you're talking about, end quote, I might say. Figure it out, but only after an in-depth interview. See, thanks to my journalism skills, I know who poisoned that coffee. Order, order, order. As far as I can tell, the witness is standing by his testimony that Mr. Misham died the instant after he drank. Of course I'm standing by my testimony and my dream of exclusive rights to this story. I suppose it was too much to hope for. What was? Of course he wouldn't choose a simple case, not him. Him? Phoenix Wright, who else? Ah, Herr Bruchel, report for us, if you would. What is it that you noticed? Court is a critical trial for the jury system. I'm afraid no room for doubt is permissible. You will testify to court about what you noticed. Alright, chat, give me 1 second. I'm gonna go get some water. Give me 1 sec. I'll be back, okay? Okay, back. What Brucio noticed. When I arrived at the studio, Mr. Mission was at his desk. Seemed to be writing a letter. He quickly sealed the envelope. Thought nothing of it at the time, of course. Now that I think about it, if he was writing a suicide note, so he's playing the whole suicide. Oh, well, I mean, technically that would work for us, kind of like, if it was suicide, then that means our client didn't do it. Technically. Suicide note. Yes, he had this look on his face. Man's face is inscrutable as a quadratic equation, end quote. Suicide, or Mr. Mission. That means Vera's innocent. Someone commits suicide in the middle of an interview? If they probably got some like super messed up, what do you call it? Information mid interview, yeah, but like probably not, you know? Oh, very well, you may begin your cross-examination. What Brucio noticed. When I arrived at the studio, Mr. Mission was at his desk. Seemed to be writing a letter, but quickly sealed the envelope. Let's find out about that envelope. Because I mean, we do have that red envelope from before, so... He put the letter away when he saw you? Early reporter, Kidsworm, end quote. That's my secret. I'm not sure I'll follow. Another interview. I arrived 15 minutes ahead of schedule. The handle turns, the door opens, and I barge in. Are you sure that's okay to do? I mean, isn't that unlawful entry, really? Misham sure seemed to think so. You should have... I kind of feel like if you're really trying to get that exclusive interview, the last thing you should do is make the guy you're interviewing angry like that, you know? That's just me, man. That's me. That's all you think about it, right? That's what I think about it. Should have seen him. He crammed his letter into that yellow envelope as fast as he could. I know a secret on spot one. That was one. It does seem significant. Mr. Justice, I wonder, does it have a ring of something important? Sure. Defense finds this testimony vital, Your Honor. Add it to the testimony then. Then why not? My account comes free of charge. It's a yellow envelope, and I heard it was the yellow envelope. Chat. Wait. Does this look yellow? Wait. Does this look yellow to you? I know I'm not colorblind or anything, but I mean, this probably isn't yellow. Even if you are colorblind, I don't think this is yellow. So yeah, he's like double full of shit, you know? Okay, yellow envelope. You saw him seal that yellow envelope with his letter? With the letter? Don't look at me like that. I saw what I saw. Apollo, you think this might be a big break? Yeah, I need to show some decisive evidence now. Decisive evidence? Do I have the evidence for you? So, we're gonna shut this guy up, show him the red envelope. As it just so happens, there was a single letter at a desk drawer at the scene. In a red envelope. Whoa! Prosecutor Gavin. Yes. Was a yellow envelope found at the scene of the crime? Unfortunately, no. Your hair forehead. It's easy to mistake the color of an envelope. Come on, it's not like... Yeah, but it's red versus yellow. It's not like he confused red and orange or purple and black or one of those colors that's like super similar, you know? He kind of picked like two colors that are like the exact opposite, you know? I guess, but not this envelope. But you see, it was already postmarked 7 years ago. Well, Mr. Bruchel, explain that. Drew, right. You want to get that letter in the envelope. Pronto. Get out of sight of my beady eyes, right? Grab the nearest envelope and crammed it away. What about the whole red and yellow? Yeah, the judge is probably going to ignore that, like, he totally got the color wrong. Well, Mr. Justice, have anything to say to the witness's claim? That night, the victim put a letter he'd been writing in an red envelope. I doubt it. I doubt it, because I mean, like, he didn't write what was in the actual original letter, because it was like a blackmail letter or whatever. So I mean, like, he'd only read what was in the letter. He wouldn't write anything on the letter. I think it's impossible. That's impossible. Ah, I like your expression. So full of confidence. It's simple, really. As it just so happens, the defense team investigated the contents of this envelope with her assistance of a forensic scientist. Note that this letter is addressed to Drew Misham. Oh? Why would he address a letter to himself? Let alone send a suicide note? I was gonna make a joke here, but probably can't do that on Twitch, so oh well. Let alone send a suicide note to himself. Order, 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 order. Mr. Bruchel, can you explain this to the court? Oh my, oh my, oh my. How could I have forgotten? Suppose this happens to the best of us. Reporter gets old, forgets thoughts. End quote. Still waiting for explanation, Mr. Bruchel. That's the thing, see. After you put his letter in the envelope, Mr. Misham sat there searching his desk drawer for something. Desk drawer? Yes, a stamp, a so-called postage stamp, end quote. A stamp? Whatever for? Well, to mail his letter. What else? And then, why yes, I think I saw him put that letter in his letterbox. It was a yellow envelope, and he put it in that box. Well, apparently, this yellow letter has nothing to do with the case. Never trust a stamp. What did the Postal Service do to you, Aleve? Like, who are you mad at? How I wish I did. I think if that were a suicide note, what a story. Star writes suicide note on front of reporter, falls, end quote. Yeah, as I was saying, that has nothing to do with this case. That said, Your Honor, makes me wonder about the contents of that red envelope. It's blackmail. Wow, 100,000 is quite a good deal of money. I'm waiting on an order right now that's taking forever. Oof, 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 oof. So this was from 7 years ago, yeah? So, am I finished here? I mean, I am finished here. I was thinking of, going home, starting to write. Hmm? You can never leave. I hate to state what should be pretty obvious to anyone. When you catch the scent of a story, you make that unique face. Ah, come on. Attorney has active imagination, little else, end quote. Like 8 stops away? Oof. You know, I'm starting to understand what all this perceiving stuff is about. Oh, will I actually get to like perceive this guy? I haven't used that mechanic in a while. Judge has active imagination, end quote. Please continue with your testimony. Tell us about that scent of a story. I'm the one asking questions here, usually. Got some clips to hang on my wall to hold up my computer. Why don't you just get like a standing desk or like a regular desk or like... Is like your monitor attached to the wall or is it like the entire thing or like what is it exactly? Scent of a story. Actually, it took a bit of work to get a thumbs up for the interview. Reporter leverages story, gets his interview, end quote. Story concerned a certain case from 7 years ago. Red envelope probably had something to do with it. Say what you will, but Drew's talent was well without compare. So, chat, this stream was kind of like done out of like, what do you call it? I was like kind of unplanned and like once played, Phoenix, right? I mean, apologize because I didn't play it today. I missed it yesterday's stream. But we're going to switch to Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel right quick. So be right back after I take care, after I switch out games. The laptop I'm gonna hook. Oh, okay, that sounds cool. It sounds cool actually. So like stream's not ending yet. Just switching out games, okay? Okay? Alright. See. Thank you, Leaf. I appreciate it. Thank you, Abyss. Um, Thank you for the bits. Appreciate it. Let's play some music or something. Mm-hmm. Mm. Oh my god, I hate ads. I hate ads. You're on YouTube now? I want to say I thought I messaged you about it because I remember I did like check it out after you sent it to me. I want to say I thought it was like nice, but like it wasn't like one of my favorite genres or something. Not saying it's bad. It's just personal taste, or whatever. If you've got like another song, like send it to me later, okay? Also, send me the link to your YouTube channel too. I deal with soul and R&B. I do like soul, R&B, and jazz. So like maybe I'm thinking of something else because like I had like a different friend. She makes music, and she sent me something I wasn't like super into. So maybe I don't know. You know. Also, tell me if the music's too loud or anything, or if you can hear it. Um, Although technically this is like funk slash jazz, so I mean it's kind of close, right? Mm. Oh right, so like today's like the rental competition. It's you got to get like 3 wins or whatever to get like a free one of the new free packs free, one of the new pack from the new box for free. So I think like the entire event is using decks from like the finals of the event. Jesse's Cotton's deck too. Ryan, Ray, and Jesse Cotton. He's playing 41, but he won the championship, so I guess that's fine. 60 card tier limit. Oh wow, he was running that many copies of Trivi Karma. That man. Well, I mean, you can discard stuff to hand with Rainbow Bridge, so I guess it makes sense, you know. 2 stops away. Is there real bad traffic in your city or something? All right. You know what? Let's just go play tier. Let's make some people cry, right? People just lazy, you know? Oh. Ooh, and this is a really good hand for a Horus. A Saturday, more people are out. Okay, okay. I keep forgetting it's Saturday, but like it is Saturday because I actually got to go to my favorite Mexican place for like breakfast today. Got the guisada. Mm-hmm. Oh wow, they're just gonna run the time out, aren't they? See, you went out to go eat, peeps, so people are doing things. I mean, technically, I didn't go out to eat. I just got takeout, you know, because they're like super close to my house, and like I like to get something there, and then I'll just like watch anime or tokusatsu or something while I eat breakfast at home, you know, because it's like super close to my house. Oh wow, they're just gonna run the entire clock out, aren't they? Here and here, I just want to play some Yu-Gi-Oh. So chat, like this playlist, I'm like I let play randomly. For some reason, it has Godzilla playing an iPod for some weird reason, you know? Kind of cute, but kind of funny. Ooh, Vanquish Soul. Okay. And there's Kaiser Valius. Guys have them headphones for him. Yeah. Right. They're probably like thicker than what do you call it, like a telephone wire or whatever, you know? It must be like worse to like be Godzilla's iPhone because his claws are like so big and he probably just scratches them up constantly, you know? Okay, what are they doing with Small World? Oh, this is Cash. Uh, okay, so this is Cash Vanquish Soul. Okay. Oops, forgot to change game categories. You know what? A jazz version of the Godzilla theme song sounds really good, actually. One card? Sure. Okay, one card. This is a really weird hand, too. Uh, add one Horus. So they can either summon something from hand or grave, and they've got whatever that trap is back there. They're really just trying to waste my time, aren't they? They really hate me, chat. They really do. Don't know why, but they really hate me. Uh, huh. Oh, they revealed three. Okay. Mm-hmm. Burn damage. Sure. No idea why you did that. I don't think they know how this deck works. They're just pressing buttons. That got to rap. The Eminem song, or are you are talking about something else? Mm-hmm. There's Kaiser Soul, whatever. Okay. Um. Please ash me. Please, I would love Ash Blossom so much. Please ash me. Mm, Baboon Man. Then Imseti. So now I've got three copies of Gold Sark Grave. Ooh, that's real good. Okay. We're gonna thrust chat. We're gonna pull it out. We're gonna thrust chat. We're gonna thrust at him, chat. Let's get. Oh my god, he's playing grass. Oh, he's got 31 cards. Okay. No, not gonna set it. Gonna add it to hand. Got two drums and trumpets. Huh. Oh, the world is now my oyster. So what am I gonna do here? Rhino? This thing? Too late, Chad. I'm already thrusting on him, you know? They shouldn't have used effects during my turn. It's my turn. That means you don't get to do anything. My eyes. mm, my eyes. Why are you here then if you can't handle that then? Uh, Kalos using Sharon and one, two. Metanoise Suliak. I will send Sharon. So, everyone does their things, activates all their effects. Mm, Scream the hand. You know, I bet they're not even gonna let us play. Like the second we actually have game, they're just gonna scoop. I bet. Who do I want to summon? Hmm. Kaleido using this and wait. Kalos and a tier. Two but he's barely got any aquas, you know. Mm, so one, two. Now they're gonna send their guy back to hand. Yeah. Or not. I'm at the next stop after hours of waiting. Oof. Good job staying patient, though, you know? Mm, Emerald Tortoise. Oh, and that searches out all the field spells. That's a really good synergy, actually. Order it today, so Mm, so it's unaffected by all their effects. Gotcha. Um, Walmart's good for same day. Oh, Yeah, you want to like take a bet, like if they're gonna scoop before I actually like swing in, because I don't think there's anything they can do to actually like beat me here. You know? Hmm. Raising and swing. I don't know what you mean, Alif. I'm being totally normal right now, and you have your mind in the gutter right now. Uh, okay. So punch him in the head. Don't blame me for anything. I didn't do anything wrong at all. Nice. I'm surprised they didn't scoop though. One down, two more to go. Ooh, and I even have Havness in hand. Win number two. What were they playing? Ooh, Dark Steel Scorpion. If a non-machine monster is attacking Steel Scorpion, will not be destroyed at a non-machine type monster attacking Steel Scorpion will not be destroyed at the end phase. Will be destroyed at the end phase of your opponent's second. Sure, I guess. So I guess like it's a delayed poison effect, maybe. One more to go. Yeah, you think we're gonna get an actual duel or we're gonna get a scoop? Oh, and I get to go first. Okay. Mm, Maxi, sure. So they activated the thing during my turn. Mm, what do I set when I go first? Um, I think none of these do anything for me going first because all of them get set on the field. Mm, I guess Trivy. Just intern here. YouTube mysterious voice. I didn't expect like a robot voice out of nowhere just thanking me for watching this video. Thank you, Godzilla. Appreciate it, Godzilla. Mm-hmm. Um, Courtier Volcanics. Cool art. What does this thing do? It's kind of a weird matchup though, because they destroy stuff and like my cards do stuff when they're destroyed, right? Mm, so they can make a not synchro 8, rank 8. Whoa, no! You know, it'd be cool if this was like a light because you could banish it with your bestials. Oh my god, that's beautiful art. And they keep giving me cards off Maxi. So if I don't die, I'll actually have something I can do at least. Mm-hmm. What does this do? Okay, they destroy spell trap. Poplar. I think you did the combo wrong, but whatever, you know? Your thing. You do you. You do you. Uh, uh. Oops. Okay. Set of sinful spoils. Sure, sure, sure. Oh, wait, yeah. It comes back, so yeah. Popular is like the choice here, I guess. Abyss, don't make me ban you again. Also, I don't know how to say Fire King in Japanese. I want to say Tier. Oh, and there's Appaloosa. I don't think they know what they're doing. They're trying to like what's the word? Deck me out. Posture check. Posture checked. Uh, mm, this doesn't destroy whatever negates, but it's got 4 negates on it. Be nice if I had Nibiru, you know? Mm, little sad some of the new redeems I've gotten. Wood plank? What are you talking about? Wood plank. Wood plank, wood plank. I don't remember what the wood plank is. What is the wood plank? I don't remember that. But yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, oh, the bonk one. One of these days I'll figure out how to do a bonk redeem with this model. But yeah, I mean, I don't have like the clothes one because I only have like I'll literally only have the one outfit, you know. So it's like if anything, it'd be like take the jacket on and off, you know. Oh wow, why are they doing this? I guess they're just trying to quit. I really don't think they know what they're doing. Does this do anything? Add a telemage trap? Sure. But fear not, we'll soon arise and forget about it. Nah, I won't forget about you, Abyss. Don't worry about it so much. I do want to hit it big one of these days, but one thing at a time, you know? Sure. It's crazy how like this one duel is taking like 20 minutes, you know? Meta noise, sure. I don't know why they're trying to do this, because I mean, I'm on a 60 card deck, so I mean, they can't deck me out, you know? Also, Phoenix can't beat over my Dotscaper, so they could access code, but yeah. Or Bestower, sure. They brought the dragon back, sure. Still don't think that's enough to kill me, though. Because you gotta use one of your high attack ones to attack over Scaper. Raging Phoenix, sure, sure, sure. Zeal, sure. Oh, they're gonna put it in attack mode. Sure, why not? Zeal. Lamberge. Oh, did it stop tracking me? Oops. Oh no, my monster is in attack position. Whatever will I do? I really think they're trying to deck me out somewhere. How? Uh, how much damage they have? Yeah, they got more than 8,000. 11. Okay. I really can't tell if they're trying to deck me out or if they like don't know how to play. Oh no, I can't activate this during the main phase. Oops. Oh well. Mm, eh. I mean, if I would have had Havness or something, if I got the either one of those off Maxi, it would have been fine. But yeah, I mean, I don't think they were really trying to just take the Maxi challenge. They just wanted to like summon whatever, or maybe they're just trying to get their dailies done. I don't exactly know. You know. All right, let's try to get one more win before we end stream. Either I win or I scoop, one of the two. Go first. Mm. Oh wow, I gotta remember how to log into the old Steam account though. I could show you, but I have to like figure out how to log back into that Steam account, and then I could like show you that deck. Or you can like watch the VOD, either one, you know. King Sark. Mm, and I notice. Uh, it's like from like a month or two ago. I want to. It was like one that was like labeled like Massachusetts Run or Master Duel Massachusetts or something. It's on the VOD channel on YouTube, you know. Mm, I got you. Who knows? I might do it again. You know, I haven't been like having as much fun in Yu-Gi-Oh, so it's like I don't play it as much as I used to. So it's like, yeah, I might get like views and stuff, but like I don't know if it'd be fun to watch or it'd be fun for me to actually do. Because I mean, like I try to like that's kind of like more my priority is like, is it fun for me to do? And if it's not, I won't do it. And if it's fun for me to do, would people actually like watch it? You know? Mm, yeah, that makes sense. I like to play casual decks, but I like optimize them. Like my Dark Magician deck, I have like Baron de Fleur in it because Dark Magician plus an Ash Blossom makes Baron de Fleur, and I have Chaos Angel because Rod and Dark Magician make Chaos Angel, so it's like I've got like really I know it's a weak deck, but I try to boost as much as possible by like adding as many like strong cards as I can, you know? Mm. I'm talking about a Master Duel though, and Master Duel, Barone is still alive, but yeah, Barone's only banned in TCG land. I really think they have like a Max C or something that they're trying to use. Sand. Happy, happy, happy. There's Maxi. Mm-hmm. Add doesn't card to hand. Haveness. Oh, nice. That's really good, though. Oh, it only works if you have two or more cards in hand. I was gonna cheat it out by like using it when I had zero cards in hand. Oh well. Salamangreat. Sure, sure, sure. Mm, how many do I have engraved? One. Wait, wait, wait. Six cards engraved. So I can't. I mean, I could use snow here, but like, I have to banish cards from my hand or field or something. So I'll let it run. Hydrate. Okay. It's good water. Whoa. Oh, bye. Hi, hi, everyone. How's it going? Wait, wait, wait. Hi, hi, Alexa. Alexa. I'm Alexa. Oops. Hi, hi, everyone. I'm Alexa Tohime, Tora, Tiger, Garo V2. Thanks for stopping by, everyone. Hi, Freckle. How was your stream? What were you like doing? You were playing RuneScape or something for a little bit, right? V sibling raid. V sibling raid. Thanks for the raid. Like, how was your stream? What were you doing? You were doing RuneScape, yeah. Were you like playing alone, or did you have someone like join you? Because I feel like I don't know if they're like into it, but like RuneScape feels like a very Mazuku kind of game to play, you know? Right now we were playing Phoenix right earlier, but like I hadn't done my Yu-Gi-Oh dailies yet, so I'm doing this event so I can like get my pack and then yeah. Oh, shut up, Abyss. Wolf number 2. But I'm glad you had like fun and stuff. Also, welcome, 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 Raiders. Right now, I am just trying to win one more duel because I want my free packs, and I haven't done my dailies. So, I mean, although I keep getting hit with Max C, so it's not even working. You know, you know. And that adds a card back to hand or whatever. It's a second monitor game. Oh, that makes sense. Because I mean, like I've never actually played RuneScape, but I have like seen like when I was like little kid. I remember seeing like older kids playing it or something like that, and I was like, I don't know if it like looks super fun, you know. Quest and RuneScape are quite good. Oh, hi Mercury. It's been a bit. How have you been? Thanks for stopping by. Maybe I should try playing RuneScape one day, you know. Been doing good, been busy. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. I'm trying to win one more duel, a master duel, so I can actually. And there's Princess. Yeah, I don't like. Thing about this thing is like Master Duel has like a pretty high casual player base, so it's kind of like the average person who's playing these decks kind of like don't know how a champion level deck kind of like works. I mean, like I don't consider myself like a beginner. I'm like more intermediate or whatever. And some of these decks I don't kind of understand what they're going for. I mean, I understand it a little bit, but like kind of feel like a lot of people play this game aren't going to get it at all, you know? I'm in this. So I mean, I don't like. I really don't know what if they know what they're doing because I mean, they could have went in for Princess a lot earlier, had like a lot more damage. Probably not for game, but it probably be enough to like warn me or whatever, or like put me on edge or whatever, you know. Because like I don't see why they like have Weasel out because like Weasel is kind of only there to make horse prints, you know. You know, now that I think about it, like one of these decks are salads. I probably should play that, you know. The hand they had, they probably did, but like I said, like everyone's kind of more on the casual side for this game. They probably like don't know how to like play this deck, you know. I mean, it's salad, so it hasn't changed super much. Well, that's a lie. They try to like focus more on fire stuff. Huh? Oh, I thought they were gonna make access code because I've seen so many people make access code second turn for some weird reason. I'm doing like the events I'm playing. I think Jesse Cotton's tier limit Horus deck. So yeah, I'm playing Horus. Like this isn't my deck or anything, you know. I do like Horus though. I kind of feel like because people keep doing stupid stuff with him, like playing him in like stun decks and stun decks. Like they're gonna ban him, even though the Horus problem cards aren't like the problem. It's just people keep doing stupid stuff with them. Oh no, my is gone. One card. Lights one Horus. That sounds like that work because I mean, it gets your stuff engraved. Oh well. Let's try again next turn. Or hope they can like, actually like beat us next turn, you know? Sure. If it was my own Horus deck, yeah, but like I don't even like play Horus that much. I just use Horus in my vampire deck because it like makes zombie vampire like the rank 8 and it gives you like extra tribute fodder for like all your really good vampires. So, I mean, I use horse, but only like in vampires, you know? I mean, I probably could make like a dedicated horse deck, but don't want to, you know? Hmm. The world event thing I played, Horus Eldritch. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Whose deck was Horus Eldritch? Come on, my friend, you can attack already. Mm-hmm. All right, let's try this one more time. Mm-hmm. People being with the they do, they do, they do. Every night. It's a nice one. Mm-hmm. Maxi. Scoop. Bonfire. So Snake Eye, yeah. Snake Eye doesn't have a way to make Baguska, do they? Because I mean, I think the only thing Snake Eye could do what does make Baguska, that may be annoying, but like, I think it's fine. Or maybe they just don't care, you know? Link Rebo, sure. Oh, and we have grass. And they're going for the full combo too. Land bears, sure, sure, sure. Sickle stick. Uh, okay, they're giving me my max C back. Sure, sure. Well, I mean, I have left arm, so I could get Dark Ruler if I wanted. Oh, this is Fire King Snake Eye. Okay, okay, okay. A Dark Ruler be easy to search it. I mean, it is, but it isn't. Like, what's that one card? Thrust and Talents can search it out, I think. I think. Sunlight Wolf, sure. They can like summon out their little level 1 gremlins. One. Oh, that thing's level 1 too. Ooh, Jet Synchron. It's one of my favorite cards. Not really, but I do like it because how cute it is. I mean, look at that. It's like a little jet turbine thing, you know? You imagine a monster. Oh, yeah, that'd be annoying. Swarm ship, sure. Black Witch, sure. Oh, and there's a Keldo. Well, I mean, I want to say when you did Hulk plays with it, you could summon it from the deck or the hand, so it's like not the best, but still you can do stuff with it, you know? Oh, okay, okay. Ooh, Destrudo. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, pretty much. Why are you destroying all your own monsters? We take those. We take those. We take those. I have no idea why they did that. But I appreciate it. The free win is very appreciated. Okay. They are silly. They're not thinking properly. But hey, their loss is our gain. So let's see what we get out of our pack. Hopefully it's going to be some of the Aromage cards, because like that is like a little thing about me. Is like after I stopped playing Yu-Gi-Oh, I got back into Yu-Gi-Oh through Duel Links, and like the deck I played back in Duel Links was like Aromage, because it's like budget and cheap and stuff. So it's kind of like I really like playing that deck, but like, I don't want to play all the Sun Avalon stuff with it, because that makes it like way too complicated. So it's like I kind of just want to play like pure Romage, and like I heard like the new support helps it out a lot, you know? Got left tomfoolery. Nice roast. So chat, send me your luck, send me your good wishes. We're gonna pull, okay? Okay? Doesn't look like we're getting anything good. Thank you. So Angelia, Garden, King of Skull Serpents. I have that already. I want to say I have 3 copies of this already. Shame they don't show you how many copies of a card you have already. Genix Crusher, H Gear Soldier, Garden again. Okay, so we got these 2 last ones. Hopefully there's something good. Free Dust, true. Ragnarika Bloom, sure. Ancient Gear Fusion. Oh well. Could have been better, could have been better. At least I got the free dust, right? Free dust. Is Ancient Gear like expensive in this game? Like, I've never thought about playing it, but like, I know it's just an OTK deck or something like that. Like, is it any good? Or, I mean, it's probably not like super strong, but I mean, it's at least cheap to build. Ooh, special summon, yeah. For the new cards that support it is. It's cheap to build, or it's like strong is what you're saying. Which one is it? Let's look in the shop. It's decently strong. Okay, okay. Because this thing, Dark Golem is a UR. Statue is a UR. Not exactly that chief. Oof. That's like the thing, like, so like I kind of feel like decks that aren't super good in Yu-Gi-Oh should be the cheaper ones, because I mean, like, especially for something like Master Duel. Like if the deck is like horrible or like not good and it's expensive, like no one's ever gonna play it unless you're like passionate about Yu-Gi-Oh or like the deck itself. But like if the deck is like cheap and it's like bad or it's okay, then you'll most likely get people that'll play it just out of curiosity or like have something like new to play. But like I don't get what they're doing going for. Ooh, it's Variant the Circular Sorcerer. So it's like, yeah, you know. All right, all right. All right, Duel Live. Gotta watch that. Chat. Which one do you want to watch? There's one with Valmonica. There's one with Cash. Tearlament one. Lab Run. Some kind of spirit deck. Konami lets me win instead of making vanilla monsters. Huh? What? Wait. Besides like ones from the anime, they don't have any vanilla monsters. Because I want to say like the only ones are like stuff from the anime, like Neos and Dark Magician and let me find. You are normal. Yeah, Blue Eyes, Dark Magician, Blue Eyes, Dark Magician, Power Pro Lady Sisters. Forgot she's in UR. Night Sisters, Red Eyes, Neos, and Arc Pendulum. But this technically doesn't count as a normal monster because it's a pendulum, so it has an effect, kinda. Have my item now. Now I need but they're supposed to give you all that stuff at once, or like they messed it up and like only gave you part of it. Alright. I'm gonna pick the duel. I want to watch the duel replay. Let's watch Branded versus a new Iron Gear. Or not Iron Gear, Iron Giants. What's it called? Ancient Gear, Ancient Gear. Okay. Followed by hitting Maxi. Oof. Now they can just go off combo without they can go off without worrying about their combo. Not gonna lie, wish you could select play. True. True. Or at least like maybe if they did a thing where like you could pick out like a profile picture for your favorite anime character, so it's kind of like it still has like the RP vibe, you know. But that's just me. Mirror Jade. How many cards are they playing? Lubellion, sure. What is brightest? Wait. I haven't played Brandon in a while. What does this do? Choose one fusion monster that mentions fallen baz material. Negate the effects of. Oh, that negates everything. That's really good. I really need to get back into Branded because I haven't played it in so long. Like I want to say like I stopped playing it. I stopped playing it as much after they hit Branded Fusion to 1 and Master Duel. Because like I really like Branded as a deck, but I really hate the consistency hit. It's really bad. During the phase of Fuse Monster sitting here, add this. Oh wait, it's only one effect that term though. Want people to beat up an OP. Oof. Why do you want to RP with Pegasus though? Super Poly, that is enough. Oh, they got him. Okay. He can either draw or... Okay, they're not going to steal. They're going to draw. Ancient Dark Gear Golem. That Gear Town, so you are. Oh, okay. I have to look up his theme again later. I've barely played Duel Links. I've played it like once or twice this year. I have no idea. I don't remember at all what the music's like, you know? And there they're bringing back that guy again, sure. But how they make the token? I wasn't paying attention. Ancient Gear Catapult, okay. One. And some fusion monsters. Or, I mean, monsters from the deck. Oh, they're not even locked into machines? Two. And that's game. All right. Thank you so much, chat. Appreciate you for stopping by. Sorry I didn't stream Friday, but like, I don't know. This stream's probably pretty good too. Appreciate y'all so much. Crawler didn't play. Oof, yeah. Appreciate you all like so much. We're gonna go raid out to Grey Greaves. They are playing Legend of Heroes Daybreak. Remember, like, follow me everywhere as always. See, follow me and stuff here. And if you are not subscribed, you can use this raid. But if you are subscribed, you can use this one. Appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for the raid and follows. Appreciate y'all. You have a good one. Bye.